Live First Alert forecast.
We saw that sunshine return today, but it's not going to last for long as we have light chances for some more wintry precipitation as we go into the day tomorrow and also on Friday. As that colder trend does return, we've already seen temperatures drop by about 10 or so degrees today compared to yesterday. Now, of course, our temperatures yesterday were all the way up into the mid-50s. Today, we're going to be more seasonal and feel more like how we should at this time of year with those temperatures back down into the lower 40s. Even that is a little bit warm for this time of year. But as we look at our satellite and radar, there isn't much to show outside of a little bit of cloud coverage that's been building up here and there, but we're not really seeing much more of anything else. But that's going to change too. The thing here is that we did at least get to see some sunshine today, and it's probably going to be our best chance to see sun at any point the rest of this week as cloud coverage builds up. Our next chance for precipitation comes tomorrow morning as we're going to see more of a wintry mix to start, that rain and snow combined together. But then as we start to see those temperatures cool down, we could see that transition into more of just some wet snowflakes, if anything. Even if we do end up seeing it come down as snow, we're not expecting to see those impacts be very major. This is going to be a fast-moving system. By the time we even get close to lunchtime tomorrow, we're not expecting to see most of this precipitation stick around, just cloudy skies overhead. And even though it might seem like some of those clouds start to break, it's not really going to last that long either because, well, as we go into the later parts of the day on Thursday and for Friday morning, we expect to see another clipper system bring us the chance to see more snow than anything. But even though we are expecting to see some snow between Friday morning and Friday afternoon, it's not going to be very impactful either. It looks like a lot of light chances for snow just to be flying around. It should still be a little bit too warm to see some of that snow reach the ground. So really, if we're going to be seeing anything this week, it's just going to be very similar to yesterday where we just saw some rain showers, nothing really that impacted anything outside of maybe just the visibilities, if anything. Going to be a relatively calm and quiet week compared to what we have seen over the last few weeks. And then we remain dry as we head into the weekend. With that, of course, those temperatures right now that have been a little bit more seasonal expected to start to drop as we see, again, that cool down as we go throughout the rest of this week. Those temperatures dropping into the 30s as we go throughout from tomorrow to Friday, down into the 20s for the weekend. You'll start to see that cold dip, especially, again, come about Friday, Saturday, that cool air comes in. But it's not going to be long lasting either because as we get into the end of the weekend, beginning of next week, getting closer to Christmas, we actually start to even ourselves out a little bit, see that, well, we're going to be a little bit more seasonal, at least come Christmas. Expect to see temperatures maybe a little bit above average, not by too much. But then here's where the big change comes in. We see much warmer air start to be filtered in right around and after Christmas. So in terms of what we expect temperature-wise, the outlook between Christmas and New Year's Eve suggests most of the country will be well above average, with us here and really the entirety of the state and most of the Midwest being well above average. That means that we could be potentially looking at temperatures getting back up into the 50s as we go throughout the last week of the year. So something really to watch out for is going to be, well, that warm-up that we're going to be seeing after we go through Christmas. As we take a look at the rest of your First Alert 7-day forecast, even though those temperatures cool down, and I did mention that warm-up, we're going to be seeing another swing. It seems like that roller coaster ride continues, but we only have very minimal chances for any kind of precipitation. So it's going to be dry, it's going to be cold, then we're going to go back up to warm. So we've got a lot going on, and that roller coaster ride does seem that it's going to continue at least until the end of the year.
Yeah, after that soggy weather we just got through, it's nice to know things are drying out weather-wise.
Yeah.
All right, Michael, thanks for everything. And every